It's your boy Pierre coming back to another video, also known as Caleb. And today, I'd like to talk about my YouTube channel. I also have a six-pack of the minis here, so I won't mind if I partake in some. Now, my YouTube channel was all the way back to, well, I started making content in 2016, but I started having a YouTube channel of my own in 2015. Now, now, the thing is that I was trying to get into my own. But then I made this persona called the Peeper and started building a kind of a world around that character. And it was my younger brother, Gordon. So, like, me and him are in the bedroom, his bedroom, in November of 2016. We're sort of kind of making videos together, but that kind of falls apart. I think it's just because we never really stuck with it. Um, then in December, because I had to break because I was in high school / middle school, somewhere between there, in class of 2020. I mean, was it? Anyway, what had happened was I wasn't really feeling that content either. It was that I was Caleb, and then the Peeper was my servant, so I wasn't really feeling that content either. But I started doing this show. Before then, it was just whatever the hell I wanted to do, and then movie reviews, which I might actually bring back the movie reviews because that's always what I wanted to do in the first place. But I also wanted to do other stuff. I wanted to do stuff that no one had seen before. Of course, um, not a lot of people view the channel, but I should act as if people do. Law of attraction and all of that. Yeah, beginning March, yeah, or like mid March, early March, started doing these movie newses as a Peeper character. Because beforehand, I had done the movie news with just me. And then slowly I developed this character and this stuff, and it goes from Caleb Balloon the Peeper to Blake and the Peeper, because it could be whatever and the Peeper. And he was a sort of immortal, like anti-villain / hero person that would go around and run government missions for the Intergalactic Containment Corporation, which is IGCC. And there were buttholes locking him in this government facility, which is, well, my trailer that me and my family live in. Damn, what do you know it is patchy? I didn't notice that. Like, my beard is less there. It's more like right here. It's like it moves. Like one of those magnet guys. The, anyway, eventually, what would circulate is this sort of storyline with me and my friends, my baby brother, who is his persona, Deathblade, and then OC King, which is also my brother Brett's his persona, and we would pretend that the government had gotten us and whatnot. And that worked for a couple of years, mixing it up with snack reviews, drink reviews, other stuff. I did a huge Power Rangers Blast celebration thing. Um, yeah, and that was cool. That was during 2018. 2019, I decided to do a project I called Year of excuse me, Year of Horror, where I would make 365 YouTube videos based around horror. Let me tell you something about that. Got to 240 maybe. But yeah. Then in 2020, I wanted to do a show, an actual like show, a Peeper show, where the Peeper would celebrate all the holidays and stuff. And I don't know, I might bring that back. So I'm me. I'm also my persona. And sometimes I'm in mass, sometimes I'm not. And I'm just kind of doing what I want with people. But the peeper stuff is not real, highly fictional. So let's talk about what we're going to do now. Well, I had movie news because I had covered, week to week basis about that kind of stuff. Well, as much as I love doing the news stuff, I think that there are already people doing that better than me. And sometimes it doesn't matter whether you think you're good at something. It's always about what you can give to the people. Like I could do movie. I could do the movie stuff. But there's so many other people. I guess when there's so many competitors, you gotta find a place or a source where there isn't any competition and make that popular. And if you have competition, keep on fighting. Like I'll give you an example. Um, okay, Kentucky Kingdom. Okay, there are no other theme parks in Kentucky to compete with Kentucky Kingdom. It's a cute little quaint little amusement park, very adorable. They just had their recent attraction in 2019. The fuck am I doing? What the fuck is this? Regardless, like but yeah, there's just no competition. So you can basically dominate the field. So I'm gonna kind of focus on original content. The Fega saga that's still going on. I also want to showcase different arts and various other stuff. Just kind of make other kind of neat videos. Mm. I'll show you something here. You see that little hole right there? The little hole right beneath the window? That is where a fucking selfie stick went for years. Of course, we're moving out of the house eventually there, but I still would like somewhere to do that. Also got that cute little tripod there. But I think what I might do is that I might take a flagpole and put it there. One day I want to move into a house where I kind of just have like a bunch of, you know, like just this whole YouTube like studio thing. I have all the costumes, everything in the background. Yeah, be swell. But I'm looking forward to the new content, and I don't know. I might post like a couple more stuff. Like I know that maybe sometime in your future I will finally do a showcase with the Mark One. The Movie Man One project kind of fell behind, but that doesn't mean I still can't make the costumes and use the costumes for fun or for scrap for other costumes. So far, I made two costumes for the two costumes for it. Well, what else is there to talk about? I guess there really isn't that much to talk about after that. So I'd like to thank the one person that showed up here. You know, you can spend a lot of your time and energy week to week on something, but if you don't look back and like it or like yourself in that moment, you're really just going to feel empty inside. Especially if no one's even watched. Now, of course, I know my family watches whenever they can, so I gotta post it in the videos. And yet, some of them fucking know how YouTube works. Like, let's see. How about my brother Brett? You know how YouTube works. You have so many videos that you watch later, don't you? I like to see your watch later. And my baby brother, I mean, hey, bud. Like, no, actually, he's seen a couple of video stuff of me. But I wouldn't mind a recurring subscriber. That'd be kind of cool. Like you know, I like to have a small fan base, kind of like how I used to. Of course, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. The Granny Monster and community that she was awesome. I don't know if she's still around. Yeah, I think so. Grassprint was pretty cool. Jidlin, yeah, he actually did some fan art for me. Yeah, believe it or not, there was a time where people had fan art, which is all great because the Peeper is supposed to be an iconic character. But maybe one day he'll get his chance to shine. He's like an R-rated Mickey Mouse. Just that big icon. Yeah. That's all that for another day. Of course, we're gonna still do the Vega Saga. We're gonna do all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so it's just one person been watching. I wonder who it is. Why don't you come out and say hi? Penny for your thoughts. No, literally penny for your thoughts. Mm. All right. Well, I don't get a lot of viewers, so like, if they view, I would like it if they did say something. But maybe you're shy. That's all good, man. Well, one person watching, I'll see you. Hope you enjoyed my little ramble about the history of all the content I made. Kind of would have liked to know who you were. Keep her up.